Hey everybody, this is week 11 of the Song a Week project. For some reason last week I thought my birthday was in 2 weeks, but it was definitely this last Sunday. So I had a gathering on Saturday and took Sunday to recuperate. So that took a couple days out of my work time. This coming Saturday on the 12th, I'm doing a DJ set with Chris with The Joy of Cooking and my Pack Mentality thing. And then the Saturday after that, we're doing a thing at Waterstone in White Rock with my buddy Shane. So I've been thinking a lot about what my set's going to be and how to structure it and what songs to use, etc. So I had gotten the first part of my set and the last part of my set really good, and then there was this space in the middle where I had nothing to connect the two sections, and I tried using other people's songs. I've tried using a mixture of other people's songs, a mashup or something, and nothing was really connecting it. So I decided that rather than trying to be working on my set and trying to be doing the Song a Week at the same time, that I would try and write a song that would fill that gap in my set. This song doesn't have words, it doesn't have a vocal line, it doesn't have anything other than a sample that I made the quote is actually pretty dismal. In English it means "the glory's gone and I'm ashamed of what remains," which I've always wanted to put that in a dance song because I think sometimes it's kind of relevant, but it seemed kind of dismal, and so putting it in French, it makes it sound a little prettier. So I've got that quote in there that I made with a speech generator online. It's actually a computer talking, if that interests you at all. And that's really the only human sound in that whole song, and the rest is synthesizers and drum machines. It's weird. It was a weird thing for me to approach because I've tried to do that a lot of times, but I haven't really thought of them in the sense of being songs. It's just kind of like, oh, I've got this idea for this, bass line, and then the bass line sits in my computer, and I never do anything with it because I haven't really ever tried to put out anything other than remixes with Pack Mentality. So I did this whole song in a program called Reason, and I've been working with Reason since basically it came out. It was called Rebirth back in the day, and my dad brought it home way back. I don't even remember how long ago that was, and I always used to play with it, and it was just a drum machine at that point. And now it's this program that you can basically do a complete production inside of the program. It's got synthesizer racks, it's got samplers, it's got drum machines, it's got everything, and you fill it with the sounds, and you can tweak anything within the program, which is really cool. So I'm extremely comfortable with that program. I felt really good about using it. So yeah, it was weird to approach it like this because I couldn't, maybe if the music is lacking, I couldn't just make the words better, or vice versa, because you basically only have a bass and a lead and drums, and the drums are usually fairly straightforward. I kept pop structure in mind even though I was making a dance track, and I think there's kind of if you look at the parts as how where in the song they reoccur, I think it's a lot like how I write any song. There's kind of a verse part, and there's kind of a chorus part, and there's kind of a bridge. Even though that I'm really still pretty unfamiliar with the structure of most popular dance music, like house music or electro or whatever. There's breakdowns and stuff like that I just I haven't really wrapped my head around. So I just kind of stuck dance music parts into the pop structure that I'm familiar with, and I think it turned out good for what it's supposed to be. Whether or not it will actually fill that gap in my set, I'm not entirely sure. It turned out quite different than I thought it was going to, but I really like the song. Please do not expect anything similar to the other weeks. This is completely different, and this is kind of the other side of what I'm doing musically in my life. I think there's Conor McGuire and the Lives of Others stuff, and then there's Pack Mentality stuff, and there's some similarity, but I mean you listen, this isn't similar to last week or the week before or the week before. So week 11, the second last week of the Song a Week project, and next week I'm going to try and finish a song that has haunted my dreams ever since I wrote it when I was like 16. I've been trying to rework this song for a really long time, and I really didn't want to rush through it, so I'm going to start pretty much now on trying to rework it and give it as much time as it deserves, and I hope that it comes out playable with a new band, and I really want to get this on the new album. So that should happen, hopefully. And this served its purpose, and I hope you like this, even though it's very, very different. And then next week I'm back to Lives of Other stuff, and that's the final week. So I'm gonna do cartwheels and shit. It's gonna be crazy. Week 11, done.
Et j'ai honte à ce qui reste. La gloire est partie, et j'ai honte à ce qui reste.